State lead.
Your RPI is like at 53, is that what you said?
53.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously you needed this maybe to get yourself back in the picture. Huh?
Yeah, Tim told us before this game this was going to be such a huge game down the stretch in the playoff, making playoffs, especially because of the RPI thing and us being like 50-something and only top 40 make it. Yeah. And this is a team that's 5th in the country and you know, with a great RPI, and this is something going to help us, you know, in the future for making playoffs.
Where'd you get the scratch marks?
I don't know, actually, kind of at the end here, I just kind of got clawed a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Wow. Danny,
Bear got you.
Danny, on the goal, are you yelling at Noni on that play coming in, or is it?
No, actually, I was the one I originally had on the left side, and I was just focusing on hitting David's head. He just missed it, and Noni was there to clean it up. And when you're in that situation, you just got to put it back in the mix, and he put it back in the mix just perfectly enough for me to come back. And I just came to trail the play, just like he did for my ball in. I did for his ball, and ended up I was closer. And
it was a nice. I mean, this time it was a really delicate touch on that header. I mean, on his ball, his cross.
Yeah. He just needed to put it back in the mix, not necessarily, you know, pick someone out and rip it. He just needed to put a dangerous ball in there, and if someone was there, they're going to finish it.
For a guy who's always serving other players, was it kind of fun for you to get the finish?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I love assisting, and I know what I can do and what my players are capable with their speed, and I know I can put them in, and whatever helps our team, you know. And you know, it's nice to get on the end of it sometimes too.
What can you say? Is this the kind of game plan Duke would play, more of a defensive game like this, especially in the first half?
Not necessarily, but we knew that, you know, they were coming into our house, and I'm sure they've heard of what it's like here. So, you know, we could see that they were intimidated at first, and we didn't take advantage of it, to be honest. At the first half, we could have been crushing it. But we were also kind of just hesitant, and, you know, as the game, you know, opened up, we knew more space, and people got more tight, and, you know, we were able to get in.
Yeah, you're really starting to feel it now, aren't you? I mean, it's starting to come easier for you.
I don't know. I guess I'm just putting myself in good positions to score. So MD played an amazing ball right to me, and I took a touch. I started running at the player. I started cramping up right before I was running at him. I was like, you know, I got to push through it. So, and I just slipped it past the goalie. It was a good goal. Great for the team as well.
You had an opportunity a little earlier and just missed.
Oh yeah.
Was it thinking, I want another shot at it?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I just sliced the ball a little too much. And, you know, I wish I could have that one back, but I made up for it on my goal, so it was good.
Tim, how big is this win tonight, beating a team, you know, they're in the top 25, they're a higher RPI than you guys?
Oh, I mean, it's an amazing win for us, especially on national television. Definitely, you know, ups our RPI in terms of the tournament rankings and all that. So, and you know, we started off 0-2-2, and we need, you know, this is going to be a big game, and we needed a win, and we got it. So.
Yeah, it was actually. I saw him because he was behind his man, and I caught eye contact with him, and then right when he cut across the 6, I just put it right there, and it was a great finish by Danny. It's unbelievable.
It was nice to contribute to the scoring.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Did you feel like at the beginning of the game, did you expect Duke to come out more in a defensive shell like that?
Not really. I mean, the scouting report showed that they were all pretty. They were all big guys in the middle. They can all pass and trap, but we didn't really expect them to come out that defensive. I mean, they looked a little fatigued. I mean, maybe the travel, but we really ran them into the ground, and it showed in the second half where it was just wide open.
A nice win tonight against a team that's ahead of you in the rankings. That had to feel especially good.
Well, I was especially pleased with the fact that I thought we put 90 minutes together. Kind of lost our way a little bit at the beginning of the second half. We got a little excited when we got the goal. But I thought that the energy we brought tonight was unbelievable.
Yeah.
We almost scored 3 minutes in on that head ball from David, and we just kept it going. And, you know, we just kept running at him, and we finally broke him down. No, it was our best collective effort from the start to end. We started the half well, and we started the second half well, and we stayed after it. And we were just around the ball all night long, like the one kid at number 20 on the right-hand side can be dangerous, but, you know, there's always 1, 2, 3 guys around him. Whenever it broke down, we had guys around him. So, like I said, I thought our energy was what won the game tonight, and then the goals kind of came out of that.
Were you surprised they were more in a defensive shell?
No. I've seen them. I mean, it's the one game that, I mean, it's the team I've seen 4 times on tape. I actually feel like I know them better than any other team. You know, they were on Fox twice already, and a couple other tapes that I got. They are very conservative, kind of waiting for their one forward to get their goal, and keep it close and 0-0, and it's kind of that game for them.
Yeah.
So we just decided that, staying with our theme of our offense here, let's push players forward. Let's get going offensively. Let's move the guys up front. And again, if you notice that first goal, you got Danny who's playing left halfback. He's in the box in the 6. You got Noni playing right half. He's in the box. We just had enough people in the box to get that goal. And again, it was a very, very good team effort tonight.
Noni hasn't scored a lot of goals here, but what can you see about his contribution tonight on that goal?
Well, it's just, what we need and what we say is even if you don't score the goal, we need the energy. We need you to bring that. We need you to keep running that 5 all night long. Just keep going. I actually thought we could have played a few balls a little further past him to let him really run past him. 5 was able to body up a couple of times. Otherwise, I thought he was in. But no, we just kept running. If you saw the goal from Garza, actually came from that side. But that's a tired player after Noni's done a lot of work. I will say this, though. Here's the story, right? So last night, we show up for a walkthrough, and Silva hobbles in because he sprained his ankle hopping on his bicycle. And then 3 minutes into our walkthrough, MD goes down with a pulled groin. So we officially had to stop practice last night because I lost my D-mid and my tacky mid for the walkthrough before we even got started. So we spent all morning this morning wondering who we would have. MD made the miraculous recovery. He tweaked it, he felt, whatever, but he got through it today. Silva swelled up, and, I was laughing now, but only in an IV coaching this team. Do you have a bike injury on your way to practice? So he battled through. That's why I made it. That's why we had to make the changes. He tried to fight it out, but he was just a step off. But he gave us what we could.
Tonight, Chris Hunter in the back really saw that.
Well, the bigger the game, I think the bigger that kid plays. And I thought Boxall was very good in his return. He was dominant in the air, really shut down, something that's very effective for them. That 15 on the flick, and then they hold, and then they play wide. So that was a big part of taking away their offense, was getting up on that first head ball, and he was on it all night long. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if Sam really had to make a big save tonight for us. I don't think they even saw much of him at all night. So it was a very, very, again, from the back all the way to our front line, and our energy and our work was very good tonight.
When you saw the RPI list come out today or yesterday, were you disappointed, or was that what you guys expected?
No, I thought we'd be somewhere potentially in the 40s, and whatever, 52, 53, it's a little bit relative. What I do know is our conference has not done well. I know the West Coast hasn't done well. So, the RPI is driven, obviously, not only by your record, which obviously has not been great, but the RPI is driven by the teams you play and how they do. And we have some good non-conference games on there, but a little weighted down by our one-loss record, So I thought it would be in the 40s, just off the top of my head. But, you don't know because, San Diego State, Lev calls me and he says, I'm really confused. I was 6-6-6, but my RPI was 19 last year. I'm 7-3, and my RPI is 67. So, if you sit around trying to figure out that thing, I don't know. All I know is their RPI was 15, and it's an ACC school. And that's a big win for us, a big win for the West Coast tonight.